Hello. You should be on. Good.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Scott.
Well, hello.
Well, hello, Scott. How are you this evening?
How are you this evening, Andrea? I'm
I'm
pretty well.
wonderful. Thank
My belly's full. Had dinner.
you.
That's why we're a little late. I had dinner.
You got to eat dinner before you read.
And imagine that, another late night. Coolio. So what we got planned tonight?
You got some good ones tonight for us.
Hopefully good. Right.
Yeah.
The theory of the Big Bang Theory. Is it real? Is what's his name? From that show. I forgot his name right now. I love the show and I can't think of it. Is the Big Bang Theory the way the world and the universe is created? It's been a request for quite a while, but this little 3-year-old boy, William Tyrell, 2014 in South Wales, playing hide and seek with his sister and disappeared. Hello, Pammy, Shirley, Kathy. The Shell Grotto. They estimate it maybe 300,000 plus years old. 1835, it was discovered. Subterranean passage of shells. Beautiful. It's now a museum. Where'd that come from? Who was it from? Was it from the Knights of Templar? Freemasonries do it? Some rich guy just decided to build a tunnel of shells.
Right.
What was up with that? No one knows. And then the weird story, it was also another request of Zach Bowen and Addie Hall, New Orleans, 2006. Weird story of a suicide. Veteran, had issues. A lot of drugs, alcohol. But he cut up his girlfriend and cooked her. And then committed suicide with a note. So what happened there? It was also in Voodoo Alley. So what'd you say it was? You looked it up.
They lived above a voodoo store, like a
They lived
voodoo.
above a
Yeah.
voodoo witch store or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. 70 watching. Oh, slow night. All right. Another one is the story of Billy the Kid. Did he actually die? Did his sheriff friend let him go? And then another one was the Virillion video in 1977, where there was this newscast going on, and all of a sudden this alien voice comes on and starts talking about the ascension and what you're doing to the planet and whatnot. So was this a hoax by someone else, or was it one of our space friends? I can't remember the name. Altar or terrible names. But he said his name. Some kind of train of thought. Some galactic council guy.
Right.
Right now. Well, anyway, said his name. Big speech about ascension and people, and you're ruining your planet. But this was in 1977. You can Google it. I mean, I'll put it in later. I didn't have time to put the video in, but it's Virillion. Is 1977 Virillion video. So we'll see what happens with that one if it's our space friends or whatnot. First, the Big Bang Theory.
Hey, friends.
Sheldon Cooper, that's it. Is Sheldon correct that the Big Bang Theory is what created the universe? They say it was a singular explosion.
Kaboom.
Caused our universe to continuously expand and cool, creating planets and everything.
Okay. So what's the specific question we're going to ask?
Is it real? Is it how the universe was created?
All right.
By the Big Bang?
Just a simple question, just start
Simple
off
question.
easy.
See what happens with the
Creation of the universe.
Let's see if Sheldon's right.
All right. All righty. Is the Big Bang Theory correct? Hope everyone's having a great week. This is all one of our favorite shows, Mystery Theater.
Anyway, right? Miss Charlotte, I think the process was really slow. Not one bit explosion, huh?
The Big Bang. We're kind of dressed the same tonight, Scott. We have on a black hoodie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just wear the same lounge clothes until they get dirty. So I haven't changed since Sunday. The lounge clothes. It's like wearing pajamas all the time.
Yeah.
Get home, throw on the same clothes.
Put them on. Yeah. Okay. Is the Big Bang Theory real? Did that really happen? Billions and billions and billions of years ago.
I think it was like 13 billion years, was it? Something like that.
Is that how we came to be? The Big Bang Theory. Oops. Can you tell us about the Big Bang Theory?
Did time start with the Big Bang, or does it exist before?
Is the Big Bang Theory somehow to existence?
Da, da, da. Why is it? Well, I get no. Didn't start from a Big Bang. What I'm sensing is that, like, actually, I think I did remember now. I did do a video on how our solar system or the planets, yeah, probably like 11 months ago. And it kind of feels the same. It's like the world ended and it came to this universe to rejuvenate the sun. Because I'm getting action need to be taken, but everything was already there with the eight of coins and the three of pentacles working on it. You need this ace of wands action to recreate. Here's your fire, kind of like restarting the earth. The high priestess is your intuition. It's also spiritual, which also make me feel like your higher source that helped create the planets and get it growing again. So it feels like it was replaced.
I don't understand. So you're saying the universe existed, then it was destroyed, and it
died. It's like it died and now it was reborn here.
Oh, you mean like at another dimension?
Yeah, another dimension or another place.
And
then all the because it's like we need this alignment. And I got this magician that created it, right? So it's like a higher source. Creative action. Lost from the past, and here's your home where it was. But we have an action of movement. And there was a magician that did this, a higher source, a higher power. So it's like it feels like what I got before is that our solar system was reborn. It isn't like a spontaneous explosion of planets, boom, boom, here and there. We need that unity of everything circulating and, you know.
But the solar system, our solar system is not the universe.
Right.
So are you talking about our solar system?
I'm talking about ours right now, yeah.
Oh,
not everything.
The Big Bang is everything. That's what I was looking at.
Well, this was what I was getting here. It was not a big bang. It was something created from a higher source with the King of Swords, the Magician, spiritual.
So the solar system that we currently live in, from like Pluto to Mars or whatever the range of planets are, and the sun and the moon, you're talking about that solar system.
Yeah, the Milky Way. That's what I was getting here. Because kind of like the way we're going now, I got the devil too. We killed it. It's like the people there or whatever, we killed it.
Mm.
And we had to start over. We had to pluck our trees and start over. Burden and the 7 of coins, pluck our trees and start over because we killed it. And we're doing that again. And now our space friends aren't letting us kill it again, I think.
Well, thankfully, I hope they don't.
So maybe I ought to throw again about the whole universe.
Yeah, because I looked at the whole, like the beginning of life, the whole thing, the whole universe, not Earth. And it's, I don't even know what to say about the cards I got.
Well, all you can do is try. Okay, what else we got? All right, the whole universe. Infinity and beyond. The Big Bang Theory, did it create the universe? Everything. I guess in my mind, I was only thinking the Milky Way. Does that make sense?
So the theory is two particles were floating around in the universe, well, maybe many, and two collided. And from these little tiny, you can't even see them, particles collided in space and created an enormous explosion. And from that explosion, the whole universe was born in an instant, just like that, and has been growing.
Talking about continuously exploding and cooling and expanding. Like if you're in a black hole or something, you know, it's like
Yeah, so I've heard that theory before, like the universe is like an accordion or something. So it starts here and it goes big, right? And then it comes back in again. So right now the universe is in a motion of moving out still. At least that's what I think the scientists say. But that it would be almost like a vacuum, like whoom, like pulling everything back together again and then expanding it. I've heard that theory before too.
That's the Big Bang. It's all about singularity explosions, but it's continuous, expanding and cooling and breaking outward. Cause the universe. So did this theory of the Big Bang create the universe beyond the Milky Way?
Yeah, every existence, whole enchilada. I still don't understand my cards, so I'm gonna have to try again. I don't know. I mean, it's such a question. All right. Did atoms collide in the universe and create the whole universe?
Twilight Zone.
Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory.
You worry about the time that exists before the Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory.
Okay. The first card is death. There was an ending. 5 of Pentacles. There had to be a death, an ending for rebirth of a struggling planetary universe. My first thoughts there.
That's a good question. Diva369, can you ask if the universe is a simulation?
Oh, good point. Strength. I still get no.
Do you see anything else?
I honestly can't explain how. I can't get in the head of how things were created. You know, how does a planet get created? You know, I just feel like it had to be reborn.
I have the crown, the target, and the yellow is due. That could say to me, if you go one route, is that God created the universe, right? The crown would be God creating the universe. Yellow is due.
Mm-hmm.
Or the crown could be other life forms creating the universe. This is like, of all the things I've ever tried to read on, this one is, I have such a, I can't describe the feeling in my body and how I'm looking at the cards. I'm so excited you asked for us to read on this question. I don't know if we're going to figure it out because
I didn't think it would be this difficult.
I have home upside down, which would be, you know, the universe where we all live.
I got the home too.
Yeah. Then I have karma ups, like karma, and then the mysterious card, change, something, balance, mystery, secrets, joy, creation, world. What I'm really drawn to is this decision, this contract, this agreement, and these three cards. They're the ones pulling me the most. Mm-hmm. Like it was an agreement, a decision made to create the universe by someone, could be God or whoever does this stuff.
I think it's higher.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm really excited right now because I feel something I've never felt before when we've done any, or you're with us or on my own. I've never felt this before.
There's a bigger source than God.
I feel something like, I can feel it. It feels so like a cool river, like a cool stream running through me right now. I don't know how to explain it. Beth says it's all of those things. I think this is what it is. I feel like I'm looking at more than we've ever looked at before.
So the high priestess come up again. This is the highest source. What it's telling me. This is your highest intuition, powerful source. And I got the home too. Home probably to many. But I get the Eight of Pentacles again. That means it was already there, but it had to be rebuilt by the source. There were struggles with the Hangman.
I feel really, really good right now. I am channeling or feeling something I don't know that I've felt. Maybe I felt it when I had that dream and went up to the whatever's above the universe. I feel really
source, maybe that source is in that 10th dimension they talk about. Yeah.
I really, really feel good. And I am left dumbfounded and in awe of how I feel. And I just thank you.
I know there's a bigger source out there.
Yeah.
Because it's like I have the King of Coins. Here's another part of that source, your foundational source, your prosperity source. And I had the Death too in the middle there. And it feels like to be reborn, you need something to die. So the Big Bang Theory is constantly moving, expanding, and cooling. No, it's just rebirthing. Kind of like what we do, you know. We live our lives, we pass on, and then we come back at some time.
That's why
It's the same with the universe. It feels like it has to go through rebirthing process.
This is like a contractual collective decision, way more than we understand.
Right. It's way.
To have the universe, to have, whoa, is it this theory that God created the universe to experience things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a contractual agreement with God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, source. And all of us, man, I am tripping right now because
tripping. Anyone else tripping in the comments?
Yeah, tell us what you think, guys. Wow, I am like, I feel every cell in my body is relaxed. I feel really good. I feel great. And I don't even know what I'm looking at here at the cards. Wow.
I just feel like movement, but it's a powerful source. I mean, I got on top here too, I had the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, taking control and movement, and then the Lovers. So there's
the Lovers is the contract, right? The agreement.
The partnership, the agreement, the loving source, but there's a partnership there. And then the Ten of Swords again is like a death. Having issues, you know, explosions, death, you know, eventually Earth is going to die. The sun's going to blow out 5 billion years or whatever it is, you know. It just feels like a rebirth. The overall energy was the Five of Pentacles. Regaining balance, having issues with survival.
I got balance too.
You're moving things, but it's a rebirth. So it feels like it's just there. It was already created. It wasn't created by spontaneous big banging kind of thing. Explosions.
You're on your own, man, because I'm in another zone right now. I feel so good. I just feel like I'm swimming in a cool river, cool little stream, and it just feels really good. And I think, you know what? It's okay if we don't know.
I don't think we will ever know. No one will know. I'm gonna clarify maybe 3 with it, but you're tapping into the higher source.
Yeah, it's like so beyond. There's just no words.
It's beyond love and affection and fulfillment. It's bigger.
It feels great. There's no fear. There's
it's a powerful energy source.
Yeah. It's just like love and like just, I don't know, one.
Well, it's just like, you know, Earth, animals, you know, trees, us, we're all connected. We're all molecules. We're all moving. We're all, you know, it's all connected, you know, and somehow this source connects us to beyond, which could be that 10th dimension that they talk about. Supposedly there's 10 dimensions, something like that. I don't know. I read about it one day. I'm like, really? Wow. I think you'd have 4 and be done. Someone claims there's 10 or 12. I haven't found that far.
I don't know what level I'm at right now, but feels great.
Who needs legalized marijuana? Just tap into the
Honestly,
ultimate source.
every cell in my body is just like, yeah, da, 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 da.
I'm glad you found it.
I wish I could give it to everybody. Feel it. Feel it.
Feel the source.
Imagine every cell being tickled and like happy and dancing at the same time.
Yeah, Beth, you're probably on warp 8 right now. She said she's been to a few other dimensions.
Wow. Please don't make us read on anything else.
Andrea is floating in love stew. Hey, Ronald. Gma, she wants some of that.
That was like really amazing.
Source love. Source love.
Source love. Source love.
I always have to clarify when I'm laughing.
And to think, like, is it possible to tap into that? Like, could I do that again? Can you do it? Can everyone do it? Because wow.
Thief, child, reborn, ending with bad health, creation. Then the official person. That's a Kipper clarify. Child, bad health would be like that 8 of coins. It's there, but it has to be reborn. That's about it. But there is definitely a higher source out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think like spontaneous combustion can make the universe or create a planet. It's mind-numbing how it even came to be, or why Saturn actually has rings, or why some have 8 moons instead, you know? Craziness, but it's all up to this source that you tapped into.
It doesn't even matter how it happened. That's how it feels. It's just like, it just is.
It is.
It is, man.
It is.
Oh.
You sure you don't got a hookah back there or something?
No, no drugs, no alcohol. I got water.
Just feeling good.
I'm telling you, that was like
Wowzer.
amazing.
I don't feel what you're feeling, but I feel more over energized. It feels like my cells are going too fast. That's what it feels like to me. I don't feel your rush. I feel like over energized within my cellular division. Andrea's new job, getting to her head.
No, because I don't care about the job.
Well, we probably shouldn't go into something bad then right away.
Wow.
All
right. Thank you for letting me feel that. Hope I can feel that again. All right.
Just read on the universe. Throw a few cards on the universe. You'll get it back, right?
Right. There you go. Could be that simple.
Beth says, that happened to me before when I talked to the planet. Oh, come on. Add.
A joy tornado.
Picked me up and flew me around like a joy tornado. Which planet did you talk to? Was it beyond Pluto?
Okay.
Nice. All right, the Shell Grotto. Who created this Shell Grotto?
The Shell Grotto.
Margaret.
Beautiful. Did you guys look at the picture? It's stunning. Stunning.
A subterranean passage of shells, 3,000 plus years, 1835 discovered.
It's not just random shells either. They're all placed to.
Yeah, they're all placed.
Yeah.
So if you look it up, it's beautiful. Jesus. All right. Shell Grotto. Who created this thing? Which one? What was its purpose?
Shell Grotto.
It was in those silly trees. Shell Grotto.
Shell Grotto. She said it was found in the 1800s.
They estimate maybe 3,000 years old. It's underground. It's a cavern kind of thing. Royalty, some rich guy. Was it part of the Knight of Templar groups, Freemasons? One said it might be a astrological calendar.
Ah. Earth.
Two of Wands. Choices. Kind of weird.
Right?
I got the devil to start in the middle. So I don't feel like it's something holy if it's for the devil starting it out.
Kind of feels like it was like a portal or a walkway, not a walkway, but like a passageway for something. And I have the passageway, so this LinkedIn card's like my passage. And I got the dark card. So maybe it was like a funeral, like did they leave the dead there to connect with the above world or the below world?
Yeah. I almost think you're onto something there, because I got the devil right next to the high priestess.
Yeah, I think it was some kind of.
I feel like some rich guy wanted. It's like Beauty and the Beast.
Mm.
You know what I mean? This beautiful place, but it was meant for transfers of something worse. So on top of what it was created, here's like a house. It's a 5 of Pentacles.
I got the house as well.
And an offer, prosperity. And then you said something about a passage. Well, here's the passage, the Page of Pentacles. That's what I looked at that. And that's like a travel or a road. And there's also funny in this is like a little witch. She's got a wand and her pentacle. And this looks like a creepy, I don't know what it's on top of, but it feels like this was like maybe on top of one time. Looks like a castle. Looks kind of creepy.
Or under the castle.
Right. The grotto was maybe once under a castle or is under a castle. I don't know. But it's just really strange that the overall energy is the devil. And it looks like ritualistic, and it looks like this devil here looks kind of holy with wings, but not,
I got ritual too.
And then I got the high priestess. So it's feeling ritualistic kind of thing. And then the two of wands is the overall energy. So it looks like a wizard or something. It's a partnership. He's looking in his book. Is that yeah, it looks like there's a crystal ball there too in this deck. Knight of Swords creating something. Devil is part of death or something. Higher sources with high priestess.
The word oracle's coming to my mind. I don't know why. Do you think it was like maybe like a dark priestess, a dark oracle resided near there? I don't know why that word just came into my head.
Seriously, it feels like it's almost like the gates of hell.
But maybe it was to represent that. Like, I don't know if they threw bodies into it to go to the next, bodies that had passed. Yeah, like that. Like
the tower.
Like sacrifices into the
and I see this, and it looks like the gates of hell. And then here's your powerful one. The King of Swords. Here's your old powerful one. The Creator. And then it goes to Tower. And like I looked at this and I literally felt gates of hell. It's like it was meant to be a torture place. It was like I said, I was feeling like Beauty and the Beast. Crazy. And then look at
it feels like, did they bring people there and throw them in because they were evil, like burning witches at the stake? But so, I don't know, like it was like they thought it was a portal to the below world. I'm just kind of, I don't know. That's what I don't know. I'm vibing something. Because I have chaos and darkness, and then the communication card. It's like that was a way to speak to the darkness.
Okay, the ending. Okay. I think it looks really weird with the first part, to tell the story. Then I have my 4 cards that tell the story, or the ending of the story. So we have the ending when they go into this place, the way it was. We have strength. This looks like someone's captured here, right? Going down in there. Then they meet up with the King of Cups. So here's your loving person, your leader, like a god. 4 of Wands. You're looking into the mirror and changing yourself. What do you need to change? That's what I'm getting from that. And then you're back home where you're supposed to be. The 10 of Cups. So it feels like it was supposed to be a place to take the people that are like crazy or think they're the devil or think they're bad. You bring them there and fix them. So it feels like it's
like a passageway, like a
passageway, but to
change
for the better.
Yeah. Like get the evil out or something.
Right, get the evil out, because it's all about all this chaos, and I'm seeing the devil, and I'm like, wait a minute, did Satan make this? But you have to kind of go through the story of what it's trying to tell you. Where was that 2 of Wands? Yeah. So the overall energy, this person, the 2 of Wands, does not look like a mean one. It's someone studying, trying to figure out how to change that devil, to get rid of it. That's how it starts. So I take the one from the bottom of the deck, That's the overall energy and what I got to focus on. So it's a person studying, maybe a magician, someone that's trying to change things. And then it goes to, we got a devil. It could be someone evil. It could be someone in conflict.
I think it was a place, a transformative place, some kind of portal, or they thought it was like a portal somewhere to. Maybe they threw you down the shell grotto, and if you lived, you were cleansed.
Something, but it did feel ritualistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was like a cleansing place. Yeah.
It was built for a purpose, some sort of religious or sacrificial.
Instead of burning witches at the stake, they took them down there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Lush.
I didn't get a grip or a. Did you get a sense of who it was? Was it a group?
We can see.
I didn't get a group. I was getting like a magician. I guess let's see if it was a group. Like was it connected to any of the groups from Christ times? Like the Knights of Templar or the Essenes or any ancestors, or was it just someone that thought he needed to do it, like Michelangelo painted or whatever? Someone had the idea to create this.
A healing from the chaos, like someone who was chaotic could go there and get healed. I have a crown and then yellow, which is due. So it might have been ordered by like a king, head of a group. A contract to build this may have been over the palace or wherever their area that they lived in. And it was to change those who were dark. Like a very glamorous dungeon.
Something like that. Okay.
Hey, Dawn, you could email us. It's probably the easiest way if you email either of us about things to read on. Sometimes when you guys leave it in the comments, we may not get it. She says, where can she go to make suggestions for us?
Oh, okay.
For Mystery Theater.
Yeah, email is probably easiest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting an Emperor.
Yeah.
Justice. But then I have Death and Devil also. But Lovers. You've got a high union partnership of lovers. So with the Justice and an Emperor, it does feel like it came from some kind of family of perhaps, Jesus or some ascendants that created, like the Knights or something, or Druids or something like that. Let's see what else comes up here.
When did that fireball go over Ontario? Was that tonight?
Illusions past. So the only thing is I'm not feeling like a total spiritual, like a Jesus or like a John the Baptist kind of thing. Because the Emperor is someone that sits on the throne, but it isn't the Almighty.
Right. Right. I agree. Yeah. like the ruler of the land or the township or the community or the king or whoever it was had it commissioned and built. Maybe that was a way to scare his enemies, or I bet there was a big legend, or like people knew about it.
Mm-hmm. But
And
they didn't find it.
Yeah.
They didn't find it. There isn't much about it. Huh. But I'm not getting like it's a huge group or something. It was some kind of concoction of, feels like one man. Weird.
Yeah.
Definitely weird.
It's definitely a very interesting structure.
Romans ruled Christianity predominant in Europe. Emperors. That's true, Lori. The Romans were emperors. And then I think they killed the knights or something back in the day and chased them off. And or was it the Druids? I can't remember the story. A few of them survived, but the Romans said something about they were getting too powerful. They sent 30,000 to kill 20,000 of these other group. Some got away and moved. You have to look up that story. It might have been the Druids. Either that or the Knights, one of the two. Knights of the Templar or Druids, one of the two. Okay, let's move on. Do we dare to do something else or something easy yet?
You decide, my friend.
Let's go in that Brilliant video.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So the 1977. You have to Google it, or I'll put it in there. Brilliant. So there's like this newscasting going on, and all of a sudden, a voice comes on, interrupts the programming, and it's like an alien talking and saying, there's ascension coming, you're gonna have an awakening, and it goes on for like 6 minutes, I think, and no clue. There's no clue if that was ever just someone pranking or if it was actually one of our alien friends jumping on the TV waves.
Because it would be hard to do that in the 70s. You can't like crack in like you could now with the internet onto the TV channels back then.
I mean, there's been some other ones that cracked in because it wasn't as complex. Like in the 80s. I think there was another one in the 60s, but anyway, if you guys want to write it down, just watch it. It's like 6 minutes or so.
I watched it. It was good. It's
pretty interesting. It's kind of hard to hear, but definitely talks about the higher council, and yeah, you can search it in YouTube. Brilliant. Brillion, or I'll put the link in later in the description. And it's from 1977. Or you can just Google search interrupted TV programs, 1977. It'll come up. All right. So was this our space friends giving us a message in 77? And there was a lot of activity, abductions those years. Preemption. Let's see. This one? Yes. Okay. This duck said yes. Uh-oh.
1977 television interruption.
When's your birthday, Beth? Was it in, I think it was in, it's probably on that day, right? When it happened. Beth was born when the Verlian interruption happened.
Alien interruption. What was that? Who did that? Alien.
1977, the Beryllian Message. King of Cups, overall energy. Someone that sits on the throne, bringing a powerful message of love and warning. Makes sense to me. The warning message, 10 of Wands.
Wow.
Wow. Huh?
Wow is right. It was definitely a warning.
So yeah, that's what I feel is like that King of Cups. Here's that man in the throne. It was definitely a higher council type person, bringing a positive message, but starts out with the warning. All these burdens that you're doing. You go down the wrong path. Yeah. So I have Queen of Pentacles. We gave you Earth, 6 of Coins. You need to treat it better. King of Wands. That's what I'm feeling with those three. And then all those burdens that we're carrying. I got the 6 of Cups, everything you've done in the past, burdening. This feels like planetary to me with the moon. That feels planetary. It also could mean like you're not treating each other right. You're kind of messed up in the head. Changes. Moon cycles. Offer, celebration to change. The 4 of Coins there. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups with the celebration. So here's your offer. Here's your message. You can celebrate to create this change. 2 of Pentacles, you have a choice. Desired actions to get prosperity. It will be illusions. So it's illusionary. It feels, vibrational. So we're sending you a gift and a warning. That's what it feels like to me. It's a gift and a warning. But it's definitely from our friends.
I got the star, so it's from the heavens. Obviously, came from elsewhere. Telling us to take responsibility. Responsibility for how we are treating the earth and each other.
You got that wand edge too. Yeah. Okay.
Ace
of Pentacles too.
Yeah. So, we're going to need a lot of luck to turn it around, and we're lucky they're letting us know. Underneath, I have the Magician. So the mastery, mastery, controlling the outcomes, watching the earth. Innocence and rebirth. So going out of the age where you can't say any longer, I didn't know, right? You can't give that innocent, I didn't know. There's a rebirth coming, right, for the earth. They are being generous generosity, charity by telling us this. They were doing it out of an act of love. I have the lovers, right? Trying to communicate to us, and doorways to the sun, doorways to happiness. They're trying to open the door so we understand and listen and change things. You're right. It's a warning and a gift. So I think, yes, it's real. And they had the best of intentions.
11/7/77. That's when it was, one dominant, huh? ITN News hijack. Yeah. ITN News hijack. Yeah. There's other videos too that captured it, but yeah, Kristen, the max headroom interruption, that was they figured out who did that. This one, the IT, was never been figured out. Yeah. So it was a good message. It was a message sent, and it was done with a purpose. All right. 1846.
1846. Well, yeah, I was in high school then.
Just getting out of high school. Erebus and Terror, 2 ships, 128 sailors disappear trying to get the Arctic Passage. Where is that? I gotta find it again.
So they were 2 ships that left England to try to go sort of up and through Canada across to China, etc. They thought it would be a better route for trade than having to go down, around Africa and then over and up to China. Or whatever the map is. Forgive me if I got the map wrong.
Tried to figure out the Northwest Passage linking the Atlantic to the Pacific.
Yeah, for trade, they thought it would work. But when the ships went through, they got stuck in the ice because obviously it gets extremely cold there. And I think all of the men perished in one way or another. It was on HBO. It was great. They did a little movie miniseries on it. And they're not sure what happened. At first, they thought it was lead poisoning because the crew took food for a couple of years, I believe, on the ship because they thought it would take. So they thought maybe it was lead poisoning from them eating out of the cans that had gone bad. But then they said, no, that's not it. And they said maybe it was something in the whale meat or seal meat that would have made them sick. So it's a fascinating story.
Yeah. They did find the 2 ships. One was not in the same place as the other. The video I watched, I couldn't remember, but the article doesn't say much about how many people they found. There's a few they found. Do you remember how many people they found, or they just all disappeared, or?
I know that so early on they had buried a couple of the guys and their bodies were preserved really well in the ice and their bodies were found. I forget when, but decomposed to a certain extent, but they were able to test their nails and their hair to see what may have happened, but they couldn't figure it out. I don't know if they found anybody else.
And I say, the article here only says it found a couple. In the mid-1980s.
They spotted supplies along the ice. I think they did find some remnants. And there was a place where you could put letters. And there was a letter put in this sort of a communication station, I guess, for people who go up there. I believe there was a letter or maybe part of the diary of one of the captains, but nothing it just doesn't make sense. Where did they all go?
Yeah. Crewmen. Various expeditions looking for the crew, and they never found any of them.
I think it was the biggest search rescue, most expensive rescue out of England to find them, and they never did. And then the ships were found in Canada not too long ago, right? Like
90s?
90s? Yeah.
92.
Hmm.
So, what happened to the people? What happened to the ships? Was it a Titanic kind of thing? Just hit. Thanks, Tish. Tisha.
Thank you.
Okay. What happened to these two ships?
What happened? What happened? What happened?
They just hit some icebergs and go down. But they said they were hardly any damage. They were frozen in and hardly any decay or anything.
Like, did they all starve to death? There was rumors they thought maybe they did cannibalism. Did that make them crazy? You know,
Oh, no.
right? Was it the seal meat that they were eating fresh out of the water? Maybe the seals had a bacteria that they weren't used to, and they, there's just so many options of what it could have been. Yeah, the captain's wife spent all her money trying to find them. They never found them. And these were seasoned captains. They just weren't rookies, right? Like, the crews were very seasoned crews. These guys, these captains knew their stuff. Could have been natives, yeah. Could have been Eskimos.
So, it was buried in the ice for what, 150 years? No, yeah.
What happened to the crews from the terror and the... What happened to the crew? What happened to the crew? Well, first card that popped out's the magician. What happened to the crews? What happened to the crews on the ships? Terror.
The Arctic is kind of serious.
Who? The magician and the tower. Two first cards. No fire, they're freezing. Water. Can keep elements in the water. Called for help.
Weird. You got the two captains.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Strange. Got more people than anything else.
I don't know why the magician came flying out. Do you think there could have been a curse?
I don't think so.
Or some trickery? Somebody sabotaging the ships? Because I have the magician, then I have the tower. So they met their fate early on. And I think it could have been from within. Someone on the ship could have...
Well, there's two ships, though.
Two ships.
How do you get to two ships? Coordination?
Yeah, they go back and forth. They would walk on the ice back and forth to the ships. once they got stuck. I see that they were freezing. I see the water took some of them. Earth, hermit, locked away, afraid to face what was happening. Transformations, no sun, breathing, their fortunes overturned. They called for help, but they knew no one was going to answer the call. Some of them went on a journey out into the ice trying to find help, but they were so lost. They didn't know where they were. Where in the world were they? They lost their strength. They lost their strength. Fortune's wheel, man. I think there were different fates happened to I don't think the same fate happened to all of the guys. I think several things happened. High priestess. Hallucinations. They were starving, freezing, lost everything, searching for a way. Possibly something they ate out of the water. Man. Lost. Oh, the poor guys, man. I get the weather was ruthless. The water, the air, the snow, the wind was ruthless. Couldn't see their way. The ships went down. I got temptation. I'm feeling like from this is cannibalism as a last resort. Then their lights went out. They ran out of matches, anything to keep them warm. And then that was it. I think there's different fates that happened to them. But what happened up front with this magician?
Weird. I try to clarify here because I'm kind of weirded out by my throw.
Yeah.
But it must be there because a lot of the same cards came out. And I'm missing it. I think it was environmental that made these ships go down.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't torpedoed or anything.
Yeah, it was like bad snowstorms or I got the moon with it. So that feels like it came from above, like really bad snow, wind, whatever. Maybe pushed them into something. Because supposedly the ships were okay. Right? But then I have this King of Cups, King of Swords, and reminiscing from the past with the Six of Cups. King.
It could be the two captains. King.
And the overall energy is a King of Coins. So that's kind of, the first line feels like that's what happened. And now we're getting to it.
Could the magician be the chef or the doctor?
Cooking up something, maybe. King of Cups.
Let's see.
Children. There was no children there.
No.
The past.
But the crew could have been young. Like, could have been young sailors.
This one's weird. Another weird one. Okay.
The doctor.
Some of them had to then leave. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. So they had to move quickly, change their path, try to get to a better place. And then I have the Empress. They met something else.
I just tried to clarify on this magician. I think it's the doctor green decision. He didn't, I think there was a disease on the ship that he didn't communicate. And it led to at least some of the deaths. I don't know what disease would.
King of Swords can be a doctor.
Because some of the men died pretty early on. Those were the ones I think that were buried early.
But they only found 3 that we know of.
Yeah, that we know of.
Where's the other 125? And it was found in 36 feet of water. And the ships were in good shape.
Scurvy, could be scurvy. Twilight Zone said. But the ships were frozen in the ice, and once it all melted, then the ships were found in not a lot of water, right? You said shallowish water.
Yeah, 30-some feet, 36 feet.
But that was couple hundred years before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they found it in 36 feet in 92.
Is this the ship's doctor? 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 Decision. Come to light.
God. I don't know if I want to go there. I mean, it's like Beth said. Maybe our space friends saved 150 of them. Because I just don't understand it. I got Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups in the end, 2 female energies.
I'm telling you, there's something the doctor knew about.
And then your offer, and then I have death, the final card. So an offer to avoid death, it feels like.
I don't know if the doctor was doling out something or he saw an illness progressing and didn't say anything, and then they were all overcome. But again, where are they?
My clarify shows someone helped them out. Lovers and 4 coins. 2 of Cups. There's a union next to the lovers. Queen of Cups shows up again. Your source of water, your source of love. An angel coming to help you.
Did someone help them?
Knight of Cups. Swept away with another offer. An emperor, a high authority type person. World. To avoid death. And then I had the High Priestess and Hangman. It feels like those other ones were saved. What I'm getting in that clarify.
Saved by human or saved by other?
By other. So I'm getting High Priestess, source of water, love, save death, something that travels around the world. What travels around the world in 1846? An emperor. It ain't like there's a submarine out there in 1846 that would come in there and save you. 2 of Cups, lovers. I don't know. I'm not seeing any kind of poisonings going on here. And clarify again here. It feels like they met disaster with the weather.
Yes.
And some were saved somehow. They would have been found. Sputnik.
Well, you made me read on it, and I got a yes. that it could have been our friends. I got the target and the yes.
Hot air balloon in 1846.
They could see and feel what was going on with those guys, and they made contact and took them up. Sorry, I don't know. The light's really bright, so
I can see you're up.
So, right, could be. But I think they got stuck in the ice. Clearly. Yeah. Then there was the magician could be an alien, right? I got that first. Magician tower, but it could be there was a sickness on board that the doctor either caused or didn't report.
Well, they could have, I don't know.
And then they cried for help.
Could be.
Some were saved from our friends. Because I think there was different fates for all of them.
Trying to figure out what the Six of Cups means.
What does it look like?
Just some, it's the joking about the past card. You see it? No?
Is that a ship or is that a wall?
Just a wall.
Maybe they hit a wall of ice.
It's, what is that? It's partial structure.
Yeah.
So someone's sitting on the structure. It feels like they're getting, the two people are just talking.
Maybe that was the contact with our friends.
There's a relaxing and a joke after the fall. That's what it says on it. And then the Five of Swords, bound and carried away.
Thank you, Doreen.
Well, thank you, Doreen. God, the sun, something shown, something comes when, sun's in the air. Knight of Swords, here's a change of their situation.
Wouldn't that be a trip? They think they're taking a boat across the world and they get pulled up on a spaceship.
Then the Wheel of Fortune. So we got a King of Wands helping them out, Savior, with the Wheel of Fortune.
Hi, Dee.
Yeah, someone saved them. And then I get the world again. I don't know. It's just, they got, a lot of them got saved. I'm not seeing, in this throw, the doctor thing didn't come up. It just feels like it was, environmental that caused the demise, and then some got saved. And it feels like, if, other boats or some, or Eskimos or someone found them, they would have been brought to safety, right? But they only found 3.
None of the men ever came back to civilizations.
Just died. Right.
That was funnier.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Just affected. Crash burn. There's a Titanic. They all crushed. All right, Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid.
Did Billy the Kid actually get shot?
Ooh.
What was his name? The
Sheriff?
Sheriff. Yeah, that's his name. The sheriff was a friend. Sheriff Garrett. Did he really kill Billy the Kid? Or was everything fake? Fake to let him get away, live his life elsewhere.
So they were friends originally, and one went good, one went bad. Is that sort of the story kind of thing? Or they just knew each other and they were friendly?
I don't know if they worked together. I can't remember.
Okay. So did the sheriff really kill Billy the Kid?
Yeah, they knew they were friends.
Right. You're right, everybody. Mystery Theater is the best place to be on a Wednesday.
Beth's dad spent 2 years researching him. Oh.
All
Right.
Billy the Kid.
So the Billy Kid passed away in 1948. He quit his job and became a researcher on Billy the Kid. Lordy.
Did you just say Billy the Kid was killed in 1948? No.
Oh, sorry. That was an investigation.
I was like,
that was a claim. Sorry.
Alive then.
I went too far. 1881.
There you go.
Yes.
Billy the Kid. Did the sheriff kill Billy the Kid?
78.
Did the sheriff kill Billy the Kid? Did the sheriff kill Billy the Kid?
Yes, Christina, as soon as Beth is ready to rock and roll. Been talking to you. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, yeah. Beth. Thank you, Lucianne. Entertainment only, peoples. YouTube. Sheriff Gary. Where the heck to go? Stop. Garrett.
Sure. Hmm.
Okay. I think I'm ready. I am getting a no with 2 cards. Overall energy is a strength and then the hangman to make it look like it. Is Source giving you a message?
The cards did. They got the same thing. It was a performance. They made it look like he had died. But I have the guy's upside down. He didn't kill him. I have the stork and the letter. He sent a letter to Billy the Kid, bringing things to light. That everyone was chasing him or whatever. He knew that he was at a crossroads. Again, they were in this together. We have the birds together. I have the man, Billy the Kid, Bouquet, and the other man, the sheriff. So they agreed. Billy the Kid accepted the offer. And he was told he had to go far away, that ship and the stars. I have, for some reason, I'm this ring came out too. It's something about treasure or money. Was the first thing out.
Well, the
So
sheriff collected money on it.
Oh, okay. Well, he got the prize, so the sheriff got the prize
For the
Yeah.
murder, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. So they made this agreement. He sent him a letter, and they made this agreement, this truce. You get the heck out of here, and you get to live, and I get the money. They might have even split the money, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Secret idea for a new journey.
Thank you, Christina.
Yeah. New journey. Secret idea. Go in hiding. 8 of Swords. The plan to make it look like you're in your tower moment. Plan. They're in cahoots with the lovers. King of Pentacles. Let's make some money. Kind of like a devious action there. It's feeling with the Queen of Swords. Another planning card. But I have another female energy coming up. Like,
I got a lady card, but I don't know who that is. Was that Billy the Kid's?
I don't know.
Or the sheriff's wife? Maybe she helped. Maybe she got the message back and forth.
This is a mother. Queen of Cups is a mother. It's a mother figure.
Okay. Maybe their mothers knew each other.
And the King of Wands. So there's could be parents. Someone's parents took them in or helped.
One of the mothers could have helped take him. It's like what we read on Alcatraz. Remember the mom was there?
Yeah.
Helping them?
So I got a husband and wife kind of thing helping out, hiding them or moving them or something. But yeah, he didn't die at that point. And the sheriff did collect money. So, what was he, 21, supposedly?
Pretty young, I think.
Yeah, 21. Only 21, supposedly. Two bears, 2 boats. Da, 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 da. No one's talking about it. I'm trying to see if they talk about in Wikipedia about anyone's parents.
There was a $5,000 reward for Billy the Kid. $5,000. That's it. But I bet it was a lot back then.
It's probably 50,000 now or something. Parents, Patrick and Catherine. There was a brother. I'm reading with you guys and have a fake death also. Coolio, Beth. Glad we agree on that one. So the King of Wands could be the in this scenario is it could just be Garrett and his wife, maybe the sheriff and his wife. Took him in somewhere, moved him, had some connections or something. But intuitively, I mean, I started reading. I'm like, yeah, he lived to be like 20 some more years. It felt like 45 or so. But nothing ever came up with DNA samples or anything.
You think he knew back then he'd be this famous today still?
No. Well, America's never going to forget the last 4 years, so.
Hmm.
This person who was our president is going to be famous, very famous. 200, 300, 400 years from now, they're talking about the horrible 4 years, 16. Freedom is right. William H. Bonney. He had 3 different names. You know, not saying much, but there's definitely a man and a woman, and I feel like a mother figure. Helped him out for a few years and moved him somewhere, and he hid.
Yep.
Whatever. Went to Mexico. Who knows?
Well, it's interesting. It was a good one to read on.
Only read along because it was close to my heart. She prefers to listen to us.
Beth said she pulled cards twice and it looked fake as well. That's what she got.
All righty then. We'll go with that one. All right. Zach Brown and Addie Hall. Weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Brown was in the military. He committed suicide with a note in New Orleans, lived above a voodoo shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
Friends said he was a little weird after he came back from the military. Got a divorce, hooked up with another girl. Got a general discharge. Did a lot of drugs. Did a lot of drinking. He said he cut up his girlfriend and then cooked it to try to get rid of it, supposedly. But left a note to where to find her. So, I guess what really happened to him?
Was it the drugs? Was it the alcohol? Was it PTSD? Or was it living above?
Was it voodoo? Yeah. They lived above a voodoo spiritual temple. But they were wild and free and drugs and...
All right. Well.
Yeah. He cut her up and all this stuff.
How do you find this stuff, Scott?
Someone send it to me. Could you read on? Could you read on Zach Bowen? I'm like, okay.
All right. Let's see. What deck? What deck? Let's see. Let's try this one. So what was their names again?
Zach Bowen and Addie Hall.
Zach Bowen and Addie Hall. What happened to Zach Bowen? Why did he kill Addie?
2006. Book Bewitched. It was in 2006. Zach Bowen, Addie Hall.
So I'm getting, they were the lovers, okay, sure. Satiated, they were on lots of drugs and alcohol, but what happened was their dominion, where they lived. It has something to do with where they lived. I even see him being the chef, cutting her up. Ew. I have the emperor. Look at the dark demonic, and then
Ew.
the high priestess. He strangled her in the bathtub first. That's how she died. He strangled her first in the bathtub. So I think it has something to do with the place below where they lived. Like obviously, probably indirectly, or maybe not. Maybe the store owner was sick and tired of their drugs and partying. Put a little spell, and it didn't go so well.
My first throw here, I'm not really feeling like it was totally that, but I did get the home.
Yeah, it's definitely got something to do.
It didn't.
Rondell, we do mysteries anywhere. Send us something to do. Not just North America.
Oh, wherever we find them there, Rondo. Every which way but loose. So the home assisted his body mental breakdown, and he felt it like it would be better to do what he did. I just asked the overall story for him, but that was the ending.
Did he kill her?
He had a choice to get rid of the woman. There's something up with something made him crazy about the woman. And that tells a story about how I got the military card. So yeah, here he's in the military. His wife got put in that hangman's position, so his marriage failed there. Action, moving. So the chariot, he took action. Took it by the horns to create a death. So it was his own free will, his own will. It was, but the house, the voodoo did have a little bit to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know if the girlfriend was down in the voodoo store and he didn't like it, or maybe she said she was going to put a spell on him and he flipped out. Right?
Yeah, because I have judgment.
Because she could be saying, you don't pay the bills around here. I'm going to put a spell on you or something like that. And he flipped out.
Yeah, because he had to do this action on the Queen of Wands, the girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he had a choice. But God, that's to cut her up and try to cook her, and
that is just beyond.
Because I'm not seeing crazy here. It's more like, but he did commit suicide though too. So I think I need to clarify.
Yeah.
It tells the story of who, what, where, and why, but I'm not getting, like.
Did he ingest something?
Because that, it's crazy to freaking, do that. That's Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff. But he wrote a note, so he knew what he was doing there.
Yeah, he had the clarity of mind to write a note about everything that happened. But how?
Where to find the parts, what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have had a bad dose of drugs too. I think it was multiple things happened.
On the walls, he spray painted, "Please call my wife. I love her. I'm a total failure. Look in the oven. Please help me stop the pain." Weird.
I think he was definitely under the influence of a drug or alcohol. I threw him off balance and into the darkness. They had some fight about whatever. She could have triggered him by saying, you know, I was down at the store, whatever. At the time, he heard voices. He was like crazy and he heard voices to kill her. Maybe he thought the store, something about that where they lived. It had something to do with where they lived. It had an effect on him. And I don't know how much more I want to read on this.
Well, you can quit then.
Okay. And I have got incense going everywhere.
When did we come on? Hour and 42.
It's almost 8.
A little before 7. That's what time? A little before 7 we did. So like an hour and 42 ago.
They lived above a store, a voodoo store. That's why. That's why we're talking about a witch.
Action. Then I had the devil. Want the loan. Yeah. His mind was messed up with cocaine or whatever. But then we had the devil underneath. He was evaluating his life a little bit with that hermit, but he had to create an action. He was delusional. Anxiety. His mind wasn't working right. Feeling chaotic, feeling depressed, feeling weird. Then the tennis swords, 9 and tennis swords pop together. New journey. Imprisoned in his own mind. Yeah. A lot of factors there. It just wasn't one. Drugs, depression. I'm not really getting the witchcraft that created it all, but it feels like a combination of many things.
Yeah.
But you're probably right. There was something about her though. So she may have made that offer, because the first throw I did see something about her making an offer and he had a choice. So she may have either threatened or even maybe did do a spell on him or something. He kind of went whack all over it. Like, you're not putting a spell on me.
Right? Just to really.
Well, he did it in the tub, so got mad and then. Yeah.
An unfortunate situation.
Many. Okay. Last one. That William Tyrell, 3-year-old boy. Sad case never found. In Kendal, New South Wales, he was playing hide and seek with his sister at the foster grandmother's house. And the grandmother went in the house, never came back. Or, I mean, just to get some coffee or something, and then she never found him again. Just disappeared. I couldn't find anything about the sister, if she knew anything, but she was 5, he was 3. They were just playing, and he disappeared. No one's seen him ever again. So, let's talk about trafficking, or that's about it. Never any DNA or anything found about little William Tyrell. I can't remember who asked me that, but I've had that on the books for quite a while. Finally found it again.
What happened?
3-year-old William Tyrell at his foster grandmother's house, just playing with his sister.
William Tyrell.
Where is that story?
What year was it?
2014, 6 years ago. He was in a Spider-Man suit. Little William.
When you say foster, you mean like he was in a foster home?
Yeah. Foster parents. He went to the foster parents' grandmother's house.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it didn't say whether it was where his actual parents were, but it only talked about foster parents. No, didn't say anything. Doesn't say anything about real parents. It says foster. William. William Tyrell. Turning 50. Woo woo. Jesus. A lot of people here. You get a lot of people in your throws?
I'll just tell you, it's very confusing. I have no idea right now what's going on with this kid. And what I heard, and I don't know why, it was maybe his birth mother came and took him, but I don't know. I've not seen anything in the cards yet. I have to ask again. I'll try a third time. What cards? Oh, this one.
Princess Swords, Page of Swords.
What was his name again?
William Tyrell.
William Tyrell, 2014. What happened to you? Why did you disappear?
I want to know about the real parents. This is really weird.
Pardon?
I wonder about the real parents because this is really weird.
One of the suspects was an appliance repairman. He actually attended my daughter's home after William went missing. So maybe
There's been a suspicion that one of the suspects of the William Tyrell case was an appliance repairman. Attend my daughter's home a year or so after. Wow. Rondell knows all about this one.
I don't like what I see right now, so I don't know if I'm really going to read on this much further. I'll see if it was the repairman. I'll ask that.
Another man who repaired wash machines at the foster home had other sex charges. There's nothing about his real parents. It just talks about foster parents and the foster grandmother. Parents, okay. He was in foster care at the time. Oh, and the biological parents couldn't be named because he was in foster care.
William Charles. Biological.
Well, they seem to all be involved in my throw because I got woman, man.
I have a lot of. I keep getting like lots of people, like you're getting.
Mom, dad.
Yeah.
Foster mom. A foster dad. Then another woman. Choosing another path. Stepping down beside. Then I have something about money or prosperity with 10 of coins. Moving on. Quickly. with the Eight of Wands, creation, and then justice. So whatever it was, it happened quickly, but it involved a lot of people. There's a lot of people in that scenario. But it makes me feel like the real mom and dad actually took them away because I got the star between them two, the real parents. Fair justice. 10 of coins is prosperity. Needed to move them. Yeah, maybe try to throw again.
I didn't get the repairman.
This one's kind of weird because I got so many people in it, which makes little sense.
It could be everyone who looked for him, maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of caregivers, and a lot of people thought about him. It almost makes me, the way they lined up, it made me feel like the, what do you call it? The foster parents weren't that nice. Even though he's playing and whatnot, but it didn't feel like they were that nice, or something was wrong there, or because I had justice show up, and it feels like the courts, that they were battling custody.
Yeah, I saw money too, but I don't know. Well, do you want to throw to see if he fell in a hole, or something natural, like he fell? I don't know what the location was of this house. Did he fall into a hole or somewhere in the woods? But I mean, 3, how far is he going to get?
Yeah, not very. You think it, I mean, the sister was right there, according to reports. That's what's strange. Didn't say anything about the sister.
Didn't he say or point like he went this way, or,
Nothing. Do you get any senses if he's alive or dead? Because I don't feel him passing. I don't have that icky feeling like he passed. I'm getting senses from that. Having fun. Weird. They're the same cards. Movement, preparing. Secretive. Fighting. I really think the real parents had someone take them from the foster parents to live a better life somewhere.
I just asked, was he taken? I got the bullseye. For his own good, out of love and for his health, he was taken away. They could see that he needed to get out of there. Whether it was a neighbor who saw this trying to save the kid, I feel like the kid was taken.
The parents were questioning stuff, but I don't think they have custody. I think they, but I'm not getting bad after that though. It's like
Could have been the biological grandmother. Could have also taken the kid.
well, I think the ending had a female in it. The first throw. I just threw 6 for clarifying. Because I'm not getting, I don't know. There was some money involved, but it could have been the 10 of coins can also be prosperity, getting into prosperity too, and not just making money. Giving him a better life is more what I'm feeling.
I got like he was enticed to get into something, like to come like into the car or somewhere. But I don't. You're right. It doesn't end up horrible, like we've seen in other reads. That's why I'm wondering if it was the biological family, someone in the family took him and was watching, waited for the grandmother not to be looking. So I don't know if the sister was really his sister or was she a foster sister?
Didn't say.
Could have had different fathers. Could have been the biological fraternal grandmother took the kid. I think it's very complicated.
I get death, Wheel of Fortune. What happened to William? Death could be a death of a situation, and then Wheel of Fortune is a good card. Like bad situation turns better.
Yeah, to get him out of the chaos.
And then here is a woman. High Priestess. It's a nurturer. The star. There's hope there. By getting him out. And then I got the moving again. Moving out of the sad waters. The sad situation. 6 of Swords. Movement. Get into a better place. 2 of Coins. Another movement. Moving to get to a better place. Same thing. 3 cards in a row. Move to get to a better place. Another card. 4 of Swords. Get to a place where you can breathe more easily. Something was bad there. 7 of Coins. It's also another movement card. Moving out of troubled waters or finding a different path. That card can be. Whatever was going on there, someone moved them.
Yes.
But the ending does not show horror. It's like get to a better place.
I asked twice what the motive was, and I got the orange card. So it was feelings. This orange is how you feel. They had feelings for the kid. I don't know why not the girl. I don't know if they were biological brother and sister. They may not have been. Could have been different fathers, as I said.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
And I'm getting a female, either the grandmother, mother, somebody wanted that kid.
The last throw was a Queen of Coins, so.
Or aunt, right?
Queen of Coins usually isn't the mom. It's usually someone of substance, you know, could be an aunt, could be a grandma, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
we both didn't see darkness with it, so that's that's a relief.
My senses don't feel like he's passed.
Yeah. The reason I saw the first thing was I saw he was like taken kind of thing, and I didn't want to go any further. But then it didn't get darker, so that was okay.
Yeah, I was getting taken cards, I got the tower at first, that's a drastic change. Taken, along with the Page of Swords. It's a movement card preparing. So I don't know. Pray for the best, but
Yes.
we feel William Tyrell is 9 years old and living somewhere. And it doesn't feel like trafficking. I don't know. Don't know where.
Well, let's hope he's safe and well.
Everyone just talking politics. Anyone have any thoughts of this case? Because
Anybody watching?
we don't feel horrible about it. Everyone is like, oh, we're going to talk about Trump now. For entertainment only.
Entertainment only.
What time you gotta get up and work tomorrow?
Me? I got to be there by 9.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah.
Really for you?
What time do you have to be at work?
Yeah.
5?
My alarm goes off at 5 to 5, 10 to 5.
Wow.
And yours, how long is your commute to train?
I don't even have to take the train this time. I can drive.
I mean, you're in training. That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
How long is your commute to get training?
Training?
Yeah.
Not very long at all.
It ain't no hour and a half, huh?
It's no hour and a half, my friend. Not even close.
So you can do it in like 45, so you can get up an hour and you just go like this and you're out the door, right?
Yep. Looking like a beauty queen out the door.
You probably just sneak in bed. You don't move the covers. You get out, just go like this and go out the door.
Yeah, I wish.
You probably got like a Superman outfit on next to the bed where you just slide into it. little springboard and just go.
Like Wonder Woman. I just spin and all of a sudden I'm ready.
It does the hair too.
The hair, makeup, everything. Kabam, ready to go.
Funny stuff. Good deal. So it's 10 o'clock there. It's probably your bedtime. Yeah, it was interesting. Interesting one.
Very interesting night. I wish we could go back to the first question and just stay in that energy.
Oh, yeah.
Created.
Yeah. Throw one more. What was it? Where was it? Oh,
the Big Bang.
Mm-hmm. Trying to find my notes. The Big Bang.
That was awesome.
Oh, we should give a card for the Big Bang.
Yes, let's get a card.
What's the Big Bang have to say tonight for us all?
What?
I want the power. Heather D wants the power. Remember that song? I got the power.
All right. What is the card for the night? For the day, for the night, for the week? What's the card for everyone? What's the message?
All righty. Find it, Beth.
It's time to release negativity. It is time to let negativity go. I say amen to that. Positive thinking.
Speaking of high power, Source, the High Priestess. Trust your intuition, careful reflections before taking action, insights that come through meditation. The High Priestess. The Source.
The Source. Wow. I was tripping something delightful there.
You can have it back.
I know. Just to imagine. You can just.
Now you know what to do. Just throw 5 cards on the Big Bang Theory before you read every time. You'd be great.
Like, ooh.
It's better than Sage.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody.
We can thank Sheldon Cooper.
Is that who asked about Oh, it's not a character on the show.
Yeah, it's a character on the show. It's what made me think about it because I watched the Young Sheldon the other day.
Mm.
He's got the Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
But anyway, we like watching that show, and then I'm like, The Big Bang Theory. We haven't read on that.
Love it.
We haven't read The Big Bang Theory.
Brilliant idea. So we will be back for Mystery Theater next Wednesday over on this channel, mine.
No. How's that work?
What are you
There we
doing?
go. That way.
This way.
It's weird. It's got to go backwards. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got to point that way. It's backwards. That channel.
Oh, wait. It is backwards.
It's so weird.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
Love.
Lots of love.
Heartbeat.
Connect to source, my friends. Connect to source.
Beth and her aliens. All right. Good night, everyone. Love. Love and blessings. Have a great night. Sleep well. Come on. Doesn't want to end. Should be done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think it's still on.
It's still on. I think it's still
Hi,
on.
everybody.
Oh my Lord. What the heck's going on?